Ain't that something special? Ladies and gentlemen, as Phono has observed, the bot has successfully outsped me because I did not have everything preset as usual. But you know it is preset. Me. Hello everyone. Welcome. It's your boy Captain Crossroad, and today I'm currently posting the tweet and Blue Sky post that I'm live. So let me just do that real quick. Hang on. Da-da-da. Has anyone found a way to get around posting links on Twitter yet? I just do like the main thing and it's like, you know how it is. You know what the people like. I'm so known as myself. I drew a Pikachu once. Yo, same. Hell yeah. Actually, I haven't drawn Pikachu, if you can believe that. So, let me talk about this while I'm just, putting this together. Time for me to talk about some controversy regarding another VTuber, because that's what I've learned. To grow, you gotta hit low. I'm kidding, of course. I'm not doing that. They'll come for me. And I don't want people coming for me. So, here's what's up. Here's the 411. Here's the skinny and the tall here. Quitting opera just to save some power. Always below the belt. Never let them see it coming. Okay, anyway. So, today we're going to be drawing. We have a very special theme in mind. We're going to be drawing characters from games that I have played here on the channel. So, if you have someone you want to see me draw who has been on the channel before, possibly a popular character from a game I've streamed that you greatly enjoyed, let me know. And it could be anyone from anything, be it a one-shot, a demo, or a big-ass series. I will draw the character for you. And it will be fun. So, yeah, we actually, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. And, I'm gonna stop looping that. Make sure it's actually shuffled. Draw the skeleton you dragged up the mountain in the Skyrim stream. Sonic the Werehog. I haven't played Sonic Unleashed yet, but soon. And just make sure that everything's as it should be. That Gardevoir Tyranitar win. Captain, I got User of the Day on Newgrounds. Yo, hang on. We gotta see this. Where's Newgrounds? Newgrounds.com. What the hell? Bro, that's crazy. Also, I'm going to be making some faces in a second. So ignore any changes that might happen. Just... What? Oh, I'm a little dyslexic, it seems. Excuse me. Alright, let's see. Where is it? Yes! Fucking 29 minutes ago. That's my boy. That's Phonograph Clock. How do I see the User of the Day? I love that for you, though. Good shit, Phono. Good job. Proud of you. Dude, yeah, you are fucking... Dude, you gotta brag about this shit. I'm screenshotting it real quick. Give me a second. I'm following the Newgrounds User of the Day. You gotta brag about this, dude. It's too huge not to. That is so great. Congratulations, dude. That shit rocks. Paper Stranger jump scare. Mario the Wereplumber community tab. Beautiful. I never use Newgrounds. What does user of the day mean? It means that Phono is fucking fire. For those who don't know, Phono isn't just the badass who moderates my streams and also other streams as well. He is a very talented artist and animator who has made some good stuff both in the name of the Clocked Crew, his own business, and in the name of Chocovania, the Imp Queen, as well as one of the best pieces of fan art I have received on this channel of my OC Null. So, yeah, that's why Phono got user of the day, because he fucking rocks in all things, always, forever, consistently, and for all of time. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. I've got the page up and running. I might have more Null fan art coming down the pipeline, speaking of which. Yes, thank you. I need to partially redesign them. I had a really good idea and wanted to do it. Hell yes, I would love to see it. You know I'm always here for the Null ship. You know I'm always here for the Phono stuff. Phono makes good stuff. Okay. Just trying to... Imagine writing a thesis on when someone deserves to be user of the day. Wilder things have happened. Alright, so, we shall begin the drawing stream. Once again, our theme is characters who have appeared on my stream. So, let's see, Fabio just finished the Dandy's World Easter event yesterday, and I am thriving. That's still going on, huh? Ow. Maybe I'll take a peek and try and do it myself. Start off with Apathetic Frog and work your way up. Oh, it's a thesis. I know I just said it, but I know it's a paper assignment. Curse you, bless you. Thank you. Blessings and curses both feed me. That's the power of being nothing. I alone harbor the potential for anything. I am infinite possibility and definitive ending. But yeah, let's start with Apathetic Frog, shall we? And we'll do the thing here. We're just gonna go ahead, get a picture of the guy in... You mean file URL does not exist? What is this? What is this? Fuck you! What the hell? Hang on a second. We've only just begun to fight, and already we're having the technical difficulties. Oh well, I'm not planning on getting a bachelor's or master's, just looked it up. Yeah, it is a tough-ass thing to get, 100%. Maybe I can just drag it in from here. Anus. You mean file layers does not... Fine, I'll save it. Fuck you. Okay, there he is. Took me long enough, eh? Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and make him just a smidgen bigger. We can actually see the bastard. Okay, Apathetic Frog. Good start. So, this is the Apathetic Frog from the Ludoverse, or in our case, It'll Do Too. A game so good that we've played it twice on this channel. And 100%ed it both times. Because it's just It's just that good. So we're just going to go ahead and draw them out real quick, like so. So we're just going to start with the sketch layer. We're going to do a quick sketch. So how have you been, Captain? I've been good. Had a fun weekend. Had a St. Bernard. Super cool. And, yeah. So, alright. Enough dilly-dallying. The game has begun. Let us do it. What makes the amphibian apathetic? Bro's just apathetic. That's just the hand he was dealt here. So, I'm just going to start off like so. That is the wrong brush. Alright. Now, he's not like a perfect oval. He's got some weight to him. So he's got like this going on here. Like so. Let's try and make it a bit more interesting than just, you know, your standard issue, just draw them and be done. Bit of extra character detail here. And just a bit rounder. I'm not liking how this corner here is looking, so we'll just trim it down, rework it ever so slightly. And there he is, the apathetic frog. I might actually go back and finish these in my own time. Now that makes them look a bit too stern. But here's, just for you guys, because I love you, here's this. So we're going to go ahead and make it a, let's say, 2-point line weight for this, and see how that looks. Alright, but first take this and reduce the opacity so I can see what I'm doing. Oh my god, that's really small, so let's make it like 5-point? Holy crap, 10-point? Yeah, that's more like it. This is a bit bigger than I'm usually used to working. Well, not really. It's just, you know, things are a little weird. Ah, jeez, my pen just came apart. Hang on. I think we can move on to Bobbery after to keep the circle shapes, but with more detail. That's a great idea. Yeah, no, everyone knew that Bobbery was going to show up in this. But first I will do this, just so you guys have an idea of what I'm working with here. Okay, so if I do like this, and that's the wrong layer. I am incredibly intelligent. Is the stabilizer on for this thing or what? Just do like this. So this is how I'd like finish a piece. Because I mostly do sketches, I'll treat you guys to one finished piece. So I'm going to start off with all like these simple lines here. Very good. I think I could do that a bit cleaner. Not exactly perfect, but still, it's the job done, I feel. Very nice. And now for the tough part, the single perfect shape of the body. There we go. And now for another little trick, because I like you guys. We're going to fully finish this piece. I'm not biased or anything, this is just an insanely easy character to draw. Plus honestly I don't feel like I'll finish this off if I don't do it this way. So bear with me, folks. Oh, actually, I could do a big cheat by doing like this. Okay, hang on. Sorry, my pen's coming apart here. Just need a second to reassemble it, is all. Alright, that'll do it. If I've been having trouble sleeping, sometimes it happens when trying to fix. Yeah, no, I do it too. Sometimes I pull a crazy all-nighter with the fellas watching shit like Invader Zim. But I'm always able to get myself together because, you know, I got shit to do. In the waking world, you know, during those day-to-day business times where everyone is a functional adult, yeah, I've got stuff to do in there. I'm gonna do something just a little sneaky. There we go. Oop, forgot to turn off the stabilizer. My apologies. Show you guys a little bit of a secret here. This. Look at me saying it's like a secret, even though, like, it's like a very common practice, I feel, in the world of digital art. I don't know, there's just something about drawing over, like, lines you've done with like, if you're trying to adjust certain colors, drawing over them with a previous color is just, oh, it makes my brain happy. But then, you know, you get into the cycle, like, trying to make it nice, like, real nice. this. Turn off the stabilizer again. Alright, next. This color. Oh, hang on. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, let's see, we got that. Get that going like sewing. What I like to do is I like to do like a big blob of the color and then go into the finer details here. Let's see, is there anything cool I have to talk about while I draw idly? Let's see. I went to a dog park recently and that was wonderful. I got to pet a Saint Bernard. She was just an absolute sweetheart. Let's see, what else? I got to, I had a chill weekend. Hung out with my friends, as always. We watched some Invader Zim, played some games, attempted the propaganda. We are not sure if it worked, but you know, propaganda. For when the boys are bored in the middle of the night. I recently saw some gameplay of, what's it called? Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core. And dude, I'm so fucking excited for it. I didn't get access into the early beta. I'm not sure if you'd call it a beta even. But like, I saw gameplay footage of it. I've been avoiding gameplay of Rogue Core. I want to go into it as blind as possible. I know, I couldn't resist. I saw a YouTube short about it. That was like the worst part of Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core, and I'm like, oh god, already, what is it? And it was just like, you know, some guys checking out the game, and then right at the end, they're like, oh god, look at your rank, and it's just Greenbeard. After all those years! But yeah, I feel that. It's like, But hey, the idea of starting over fresh in a new section of DRG kicks ass. I won't talk too much about what I saw. Somehow prefer smaller dogs. I don't know why bigger ones give me some anxiety or unease. They're big dogs. They can be big trouble. 'Tis the way of the doggus woggus. Don't you know? My lines are a little bit squishy. If I were doing this on Illustrator, forget about it. But I don't have Illustrator set up on this computer just yet. Although soon. But I feel like, you know, it's a lot more interesting to watch me draw. Jesus. Also, Fabito has unlocked Pebble. I can officially distract the evil Icor creatures from my friends. Brilliant. Good shit. I envy you. How dare you have the tune that I wanted most? I will destroy you. You know what, if I may spit some venom. The, Dandy's World, and most of these recent popular Roblox game community type dealies, you know the ones, they sort of like bug me. Because it's like, you know, a lot of it is obviously like, you know, it's kids play Roblox, but then a lot of it is like really weird grown-ups who get into it and like try and make it their own shit. It's like, oh yeah, no, this is our space now. You kids can get lost. And it's just like, the two sides are constantly at war with each other, and both sides kind of suck. I don't know. Yeah, sadly it is what it is. Yeah, but you know, it don't always gotta be. We can make the future we desire, Neo. We can save the world. But yeah, you know, basically, long story short, take care of your people, take care of yourself. Don't get into no trouble now. The music's not too loud, right? I think at the end of the day, the kids site wins though because it is an adult in the kids space, obviously. And like, I'm not saying like, you know, ooh, grown-ups should not be allowed in these spaces. I mean, ultimately, it's just dumb, fun games. That's it at the ground level. And of course, grown-ups can enjoy such things too. Like, I mean, you've seen me. I play Roblox. I played Pressure and Dandy's World and Regretivator and all the popular ones. But like, I'm not like insane about it. It's like, hell yeah, I love this space. I love these games. I'm not gonna be like, and now to use my interest in this game to harass other people under the age of 18. For being under the age of 18. I don't know. As always, it all comes back. OMG, the lore music. Yeah, no, this is the It'll Do 2 soundtrack, and this is the track Subabyssal, which plays in a kick-ass secret level. The whole thing sounds like Twitter logic, what you said, Captain. Yeah, but you know, it's like, Twitter is just a nightmare dimension, all in all. Like, I use it because there are actually good people and artists on Twitter. Of course, a lot of them who I originally came onto Twitter to follow and observe, a lot of them have actually fallen off, with like a small handful of exceptions. But like, yeah. Also, no name dropping. We don't want any trouble from the Twitter sphere. It's kind of Roblox found out for adding 18 plus spaces officially to a kids game. Honestly, it kind of does make a monicum of sense because, like, a lot of the people who played Roblox back in the day are now 18. Like, they've grown with the platform, so it's like, yeah, we can continue. We can add a space for these people. Gotta keep the people we had. But at the same time, yeah, it is a little weird that they added that for Roblox. Although I hope people don't use it for the obvious, like, oh, horny space thing. If you're gonna use it for good. Make, like, powerful, dramatic games. Like, more like mature horror games. And I don't mean like, oh, boobies. I mean like monsters, bones and guts, all that shit. All the cool stuff. Just go full violence. Paint the town red. Anyway, here's the apathetic frog. In all of his froggy goodness. Sabia's account was created in 2012. That's freaking 13 years ago. Yeah, I had an old account, but I forgot the password. So I made a new account back when the Xbox One was still new. If you can believe that shit. Anyway, there's the apathetic frog. That's one done. Good shit. Good shit. Alright, so, Apathetic Frog is done. And as you already know, we have someone in mind for the next one. Admiral Bobbery. Let's get him going. Fucking hell, it's happening again. Okay, and let's see. There he is. It's Admiral Bobbert. You know what? I don't think that's right. This whole Roblox is very close to my heart. If it wasn't for it, I don't think I'd be here today. So I started learning English. Hell yeah. Oh dear. It's Admiral Bobbery. Wahahaha. Okay. Anyway, the bit has passed. Be gone. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Okay, there he is. Admiral Bobbery, except he's really fucking tiny for some reason. Also, good timing on the music there. So we'll blow him up a bit. Make a new sketch layer. Set this back to 40. 40-point brush. Excellent. After Bobbery, I'd say we make the circle grow arms and draw Mallow. Perhaps. But, no. I'm afraid we are sticking solely to games we have played on stream. That's why it's the who's who of the Captain Crossroad channel. We're not doing simple circles this whole time. You haven't played Mario RPG yet. I don't even own it on Switch. Memory bad. I thought you did play Super Mario RPG on stream. That's alright. But perhaps I will soon. Although, I do actually have a Switch game in mind for a longer series after I finish up with Dead Estate. Since we are very, very close to that. Well, you should play it. I know. I played the original SNES version. I don't really just have the money to throw at the Nintendo Switch version at the moment because I am, you know, looking to get a certain console for my birthday. Anyway, once again, here we go. Admiral Bobbery. Okay, I think I'm going to cheat and take advantage of the old symmetry tool here. You should play our Dark Souls so I can suck another person into my crippling addiction. I have no interest in Dark Souls, honestly. Like, I understand the hype behind it, but it's just not for me. I like a good story with a good bit of lore, but I hate having to just grind out the same boss over and over again. Like every fucking room is a death trap. I hate games like that, man. I play games to just have a chill, good time, or have a reasonable challenge, not to get my shit kicked in every other room. I can respect the game for what it is. It's just not my kind of game. You dig? Ah, Jesus. After this one, I may take a BRB to grab something real quick, so... I won't finish this one, so we can actually draw more characters than just Bobbery here. Alright, so we're going to start by using our symmetry tool to cheat. I'm gonna go ahead and eraser is still on this bitch. So nice and big. I've actually drawn Bobbery once before, if you can believe that. Jesus H. Christ. That's what I thought too, but it's not as hard as I thought it would be. Maybe I'm just a god gamer, but most of the difficulty came from not knowing important things. Not so much of the bosses. Well, still. Maybe. I don't have the money to throw around. Imagine using that technique to make a perfect circle. You have a SpongeBob moment. Perhaps. Alright. And draw him front facing, because a man like Bobbery deserves the respect. Okay, next is his hat. Very nice. Drawing a detailed head and then getting rid of the other feature to make a perfect circle took me years later to appreciate that gag for some reason. Would it be possible for us to get the silly Pog plant from DRG? But the breather? Yeah, we could get the breather in here, why not? Push this up like so. That was way too low for that. Okay, hang on. No, that's not wide enough. Ah, the joys of drawing a character. Breather's love, breather's like, well, I won't pressure you into anything, but if you're ever interested, I could share my totally legit ROM of Demon Souls. We'll see. Yeah, that wheel's coming out a bit rough. Fucking pen keeps coming apart. Alright, sorry. Okay, now I think we can turn off this, so we can, god damn it, so we can get some of this going here. Draw out his eye. Beautiful. God damn this goddamn thing. Alright, I completely forgot about the emblem. Hang on. God damn it. This. Touch it up. That's all it's about, baby. Beautiful. Not perfect, but close enough. And just as a bit of a nice little bit of detailing here. And then his fuse. A little bit more character by doing this. There we go, very nice. Quickly erase that so it looks decent. Beautiful. I'll do a little bit more cleanup around the whole deal here. And there he is. Admiral Bobbery. Could have done a bit better with the wheel. Currently hunting for twisted sprout and scraps is the last ones I need research on, besides the big gritty flower. Yeah. Alright, anyway, there's Bobbery. And as promised, I'm going to quickly step away to get some more tape to hold my pen together. So, Admiral Booberry, yes. I will be right back, folks. Sorry for this very sudden interruption. See you in a second. Hey. Of the wise old bomb. I once ate a little rubber action figure. What a weird thing to announce. But go off, I guess. Anyway, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we're back. So, let's see, who are we drawing now? Remember, these are characters. Yeah, I do have to, we are so back. Who are we drawing now? Let's see. You know what? I will pick this one. Let's see. Who's someone who we love to see around? That can go. There's Admiral Bobbery. We have Admiral Bobbery and both the sketch and finish of the apathetic frog. So who shall we draw next? We draw the breather, the Nugby Mumba. Alright. I will pull up a picture of that breathing SOB. Let's see. Deep Rock Galactic Breather. Also added a dwarf cosmetic to the breather, so it is funny. I mean, it's not that the breather isn't funny right now. The breather is always going to be funny. By default, he looks like he's pogging, for Pete's sake. Alright, there's your breather. There's your boy. So, I guess we'll draw him. Here we go. Activate the breather. Okay, so you're going to want to start with a, okay, for something like this, you're just going to, damn it, you're going to want to start off with a circle. I don't know why I did it like that. It's weird. And we'll clean them up just a bit. And there he is. Actually, we can make him a bit better. The beefer. Yes, there he is. And now he's meat. Yow. Yow. But yes, here is Breather. Breather is Liv. And because Phono said the beefer, give him Big Burger. Sesame seed bun. The beefer. There he is. This man is in possession of the beef. Add cheese. Yep. Their cheese. God, now breathing make meat sounds is gonna live rent free in my head. How have you not made that connection before? Alright, and now as promised, it is time once again. You don't even need a reference image for this one. Well, actually, we... yeah, let's go grab one real quick. Shall we? We're gonna try clicking and dragging this time. We already know how that's gonna work, so let's just save the image and put it in place. Let's just let him cook. There he is. The abominable snowman. Oh! So there's Mamba. Beautiful. Also, we did Green Mage last art stream. Maybe make blue this time around. Perhaps, perhaps. Also, don't forget to let other people make suggestions for Beetle. I know you're hyped for this, but every character has been a huge suggestion so far. So good. Well, no, the first one was the apathetic frog, and that was Phono. But, you know, let other people make their requests, too. And if you have ideas, just blurt them out. I know. You gotta wait your turn for Beetle, otherwise you don't get the Sponduli at the end of the stream. I don't even know what Sponduli is. It's some ancient eldritch ideas, people. You need them all. And remember, the only caveat is it has to be a character that has appeared on my stream. I also saw somebody request Ferocious. My totally wonderful, beautiful Tyrannosaurus Gardevoir daughter. So we will do her after we do Mamba. Alright, so Mamba's a bit of a tougher customer because he does not necessarily have, like, legs in a traditional sense. Or at all, really. So what I'm trying to do here is make, like... There we go. There's Mamba. Luckily, Mamba's not too hard to draw if you manage to get his shapes just so. There's Mamba. He's a little grumpa. How much money would you pay for an additional fully functional arm? More than I'll ever have, honestly. To have an extra arm would be huge. Alright, so there's Mamba. Sort of made him a bit taller than he should be. He needs to be, like, squashed down slightly. I can actually do that with the power of my, Oh, whoops. Accidentally drew him on the same layer as the reference image. Well, that's okay. You just squish him down a bit. Oh, a bit more like this. That looks good. I'll just... There you go. Mamba complete. I'd pay $400. That is a very small amount for the infinite possibilities of an extra arm. Like, can you imagine? That's one more bag of groceries. That's one more free hand during extremely complicated shit. It's powerful, man. All right. Who is after? All right, we wanted to do what's her name? Ferocious. So we will draw Ferocious. I have pictures of her somewhere. Beautiful. There she is. So we can afford to make her just a smidge smaller. There we go. You would use that arm to play with the N64 controller. Friend said yesterday he wanted one forearms, so I'm having to get used to it, and honestly that's fair, but I'd probably still go for it. Yeah, me too. Wondering, what immediate regret would you have if you knew your days were numbered here and now? Free me would not be doing enough things. Dude, that's kind of a wild-ass question to ask in the middle of a stream. So, that one I'm gonna have to say, cool it. No one wants to think about the end of their days right now. It's Monday. It's barely 4 o'clock on a Monday here. No one wants to think about what they're leaving behind. Alright. Where were we? Ferocious. Yes, my daughter. My beautiful monster daughter. See, because there is no official art of this, and it is a sprite, I have a lot of room to, like, interpret things. Alright, so obviously the first step would be sort of block out the body here. God damn it, I did it again. She does have a little bit of a softer face to her, actually. There's a bit of a twist. see. Next up is her neck. It's not actually that long because she's like a Gardevoir. You'd think it'd be longer, but no. She's got a bit more of a tankier build than a normal Gardevoir would have. Well, I guess. Like, if you had the third eye, where would you put it? Right between the first two. Where the hell else would I put it? Probably not the back of my head, since, you know, I have hair back there. Now this one's looking like it's going to be forehead, probably. Yeah, me too. This one's looking a bit less like, you know, the full body doodles I've been doing. It's gonna be more like a dramatic piece, because honestly, she deserves it. Okay, just to make my life a little easier, drop the rest of her body. Put it on the back of my right hand, and then I could see under the couch. I don't know if I want to see things under my couch. But a fair point. Wings, and they were made of metal, bionic wings. I don't know. Yeah, I need to draw a few more times before I can actually do her justice. Hey, that's rough. Well, for better or for worse, there's Ferocious. Yeah, I really just gotta sit down and figure out how to draw her. I figure the best way to do it would be to trace over the sprite, block it out that way. You know, if we could have cybernetic wings, what design would you go for? Honestly, in terms of like augments for moving around, I wouldn't get wings. I'd want like Invader Zim style mechanical spider legs. I want to make her look wild because, you know, that's kind of how she looks. But it's hard to strike that balance between crazy feral dinosaur woman and elegant lady of fortune. But still, I think I did an okay job. So let's get another one going. Alright, what other Captain Crossroad characters, well, not, that makes it sound like they're my OCs. They're not my OCs. Okay, what's another game that I've streamed that people like? We have representatives from Paper Mario, we have It'll Do, we have Pokemon. I would like wings so I can fly while I glide down with elegance and deadly precision. Ooh. You know what? Hell, I don't even remember. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a character for myself. And this one's gonna be fun because I actually have two I can pull from here. Profile. This one's gonna take a bit. Shit, I deleted from my Twitter? What the hell is this? Okay, I guess I'm going to my Blue Sky for this one. It's fucking gone everywhere else. Really? I'll find it. Swear to God, if it's not here anymore. Okay, there it is. find it. Okay, here we go. There we go. Teleporting bones. Which other gonna have razor sharp side arrows? Because what other purposes would they serve? Yeah, no, that's why I prefer shit like mechanical spider legs. Because you know that has purpose. Okay. There she is. It's my girl. Do like this. Oh my goodness gracious. This is the first one of these we've actually had to scale down. Good work. Me. It's Meaty from OneWay.exe, a game that recently had a demo, an updated demo at PAX West, and I didn't get to play it because I can't go to conventions. I'm not notable enough to be invited anywhere, and I don't have the disposable income to just travel whenever I want, so I didn't get to play it. But still, OneWay.exe, Disordered Media. We love you. We're looking forward to the full release. Shout out to Zombie Guts. Shout out to Icy. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Dracula. Shout out to Pom Pom. Shout out to everyone. So yeah, here we go. Ooh, new layer. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and draw Meaty here real quick. And it will be awesome. We are going to once again utilize the Wonder. Imagine if the cybernetics Sparlax absorb the impact of a shock and long fall like Goku probably will imagine jumping for heights. Obviously, if they crumpled underneath a single impact, then what the hell would the point of them be? Right. Let's try and do this up additionally as possible. Circle. The rest of the head. Isn't that something nice? There we go. And then her neck. There. Alright, thank you, Phono, for giving us shout out to Zombie Guts, one of the coolest artists to ever grace the internet by a mile. She's one of the big artists on OneWay.exe, as well as, for those who remember, the person who told me to go into Ophelia's room where I received the worst jump scare I've had in the entirety of my streaming career. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Fear is real, and it is here to stay. Right, and then the little ribbon. She's got a big bow on her back, and it's very cute. Okay. absolutely love Meaty. She's just so cute. And of course, absolutely terrifying. Scared the hell out of me. Would having arms like Doc Ock actually be beneficial? Obviously, you saw how that dude could move in Spider-Man. We all saw that movie. Bro is schmoving. I want to be Alfred Molina. I want to be Alfred Molina's Doc Ock. I accidentally made her waist a little too snatched. It wouldn't make sense if she were like, well, you know, she is quite trim actually. I would probably get chores done fast and get to places quickly. Grocery haul. Hell yeah, dude. And you could carry a lot more too. Just with the grace of, since you're not lifting with your legs no more, because you got mechanical upgrades to do that for you, you're just free to do it. You know? Just free to be. Like that. And we're going to do something interesting here. We're going to disengage that and then do like this. Oh good, they've put on wall of text. It's my favorite one of these, like, extra stage songs, you know? Just absolutely peak all the time. Like, I love how grand this song is. Actually, let's turn this back on just to have ourselves a little bit of a sneaky weeky. Actually, while we're at it, let's take care of her face. Seems to have them. Like villains become villains for one reason or another. Yeah, that is usually how it is. A lot of people don't just wake up like, I'm gonna be evil today. A lot of, all the best villains have like an actual backstory, like why they do what they do. Someone I love was taken from me or hurt by these people, so I will become a bad guy to avenge her. Something like that. quickly hide my reference images here so we can do the most important ponytail work I've done in my entire life here. Actually, before we do that, we just make her head just a bit bigger. Brilliant. And quickly touch up the mess I've made here. Get rid of that, get rid of this, rid of these. And of course, fix this. Like this. Voila, now we can do the ponytails. Twin tails. Go. Low-key sounds like a Hat in Time music to me for some reason. Doggo taking a nap in my bed and I got scared because I heard snoring. There are exceptions like Jack Horner from Puss in Boots 2. That man is hilarious. Yeah, true. I mean, it's a good backstory. It, like, emphasizes that he's just a greedy sack of shit. Okay, oh, can't forget. That's worth going in, fattening up the lines. It's the little bows that hang off the side of her headpiece. Yay! God, if I'd updated, I'm gonna be on the development of OneWay.exe like a fucking hawk. There you go. This is a bit of a touch-up. We'll just go ahead and chip out her head a bit more. There you go. Ain't that nice? Honestly, I dig this one. I like the way I've drawn her face. Very horrorcore. So that's Meaty from OneWay.exe. Alright, now who's next? Who else do we want to see? I've done One Way. Who else? Let's see, we have... Alright, since we're halfway through the stream, here's a recap of all the ones I've done. We've done The Apathetic Frog from It'll Do Too. Gonna put that one back to max capacity. We've done The Apathetic Frog. We've done Admiral Bobbery. We've done The Breather from Deep Rock Galactic. We've done Ferocious, my Gardevoir Tyrantrum fusion. And we've done Meaty from OneWay.exe. So who's next? Who do we want to see? Come on, people. I know you're in chat. I know you have people you want. Make some suggestions. Really? No one? Why not something from Nubby? I mean, the only character worth drawing from Nubby is Nubby. Because Nubby's a fucking right bastard. Close these. Back out of this. And this. Nubby's Number Factory. That's all I can think of. Fair enough. File URL does not exist. Well, you, sir, can bite me. Behold, Newbert. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just going to draw over this bastard. Because realistically, I am not in possession to draw a face like Nubby's. Nubby is a scary fella. Nubby's a bastard. Alright, here we go. Nubby's Basics in Numbers and Factory. Here we go. I know, this is just tracing the bastard, but let's be honest. I'll do my best to add some Captain Crossroad flair where I can to make it less of just a cheap-ass copy. Hey, what else can I do to make him... Wait, Nubby's just an orb? You didn't know? Give him some eyebrows. A bit more prominent of a mouth. Some cheekbones. Some sweat. This is a sweaty ass man. This is the purest form of a salary man. Newbert. 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 Alright, there's Nubby done. Alright, you know what? Let's go look at the old... Here, let me bring up my stream archives here and take a look. Channel content. inspiration. I don't want anything from you. Alright, let's see. My shit's made for kids. How dare you? Stream 1. Okay, so we got Devastate, Hades. We have already got Infinite Fusion. Mamba technically counts as a Devastate rep, but maybe we can sneak in another one. We got Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, I know who I should draw. Okay, I've got one. Captain's coming in with one. Hang on, I'm figuring this out. Actually, cool as he is, I think everyone would like it more if I did this one. This is a far more marketable character, even though probably more of a pain in the ass to draw, if I'm being completely honest. It's your boy. We're gonna draw Kane next, from Ina Dream Barbecue. Because everyone loves the funny Russian spewing cat. Can't say I blame them, I do too. The sun flickered for a second. Somewhere Nubby just ate shit. Oh my god. Update the latest firmware. This may actually be one I finish. This one is a very cute one. Well, actually, I'm saying that only because of the face. It'll be a nightmare to render out the coins, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, it's a nightmare just doing them like this, you know? Hang on one moment. I will be right back. Hello, Arch. Good to see you. One moment. I'm back. Right now we are experiencing the joys of the, hang on. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Just, welcome back. Ark, good to see you. Here's what's good. We are doing art of a bunch of characters from games I've played on this channel, just because, you know, fan art is fun. Sorry. A while since I could catch a stream. How's it been, Captain? It's been good. We've mostly just been doing odds and ends, talking about the future, dreaming of things that may hopefully one day come, and right now we're just doing art, as you can see. Right now we're drawing Kane from our run of Ina Dream Barbecue. Just doing a little bit of shenanigans by sketching out the shape I want the hands to take. Music's a bit high at the moment. Alright. Yeah, there's a bit of a more high intensity track, so it is a little louder, my apologies. Alright. Honestly, Order Alex looks a bit silly. Yeah. Honestly, if I'm being completely blunt with you guys, I think I'm starting to get serious stream burnout. Like, I find myself becoming more and more frustrated with these streams recently. So maybe I'd take a bit of a break sometime soon. I mean, next week everyone's gonna be off on summer vacation. Finals are wrapping up this week, so next week would be like primo time to stream. Everyone's gonna be around, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome, but like, you know, realistically, breaks are important. I don't want to give that up. I'm just speed drawing these coins right now. Damn it. Or you could modify your schedule. Not really, no. I mean, let's be completely blunt and honest with ourselves. Nobody tunes into these things to begin with. So modifying the schedule would make my regulars a bit more pressed for time. Because honestly, plus, we all know the reason I stream at this time. It's because other streamers go live, like, when I end, usually. So instead of trying to compete with people who other people would rather watch, I just stream when no one else is streaming so that I've got the best chance of people actually watching me. You know? Alright, let's see. But yeah, on the topic of stream stuff, or it could be Verizon stream. Very tough to break into. Oh yeah, no, I don't have a chance. With the oversaturation of like, you know, sexy VTubers and actually talented artists, who's gonna want to watch this medium level streamer and artist? Like honestly. Like, I wouldn't watch me, if I'm being honest. I'd rather watch someone who's completely competent in what they're doing, and you know, who can actually not sound like they're so desperate to collab that it's like all they can think about. But that's just, you know, the age-old curse of looking at yourself and just absolutely hating the shit out of yourself. Not that I do, it's just, you know, not exactly the biggest fan of me. Implying stranger isn't peak male body. I know, but I'm not, like, sexy or attractive. I'm foreboding, intimidating. Okay, let's also do the legs while we're here. Stranger bod. Yeah. I do need to keep doing Art of the Stranger. Because honestly, there is some kind of art that I want to do with him down the line. Like, there has always been... I mean, you can solace in the fact that you aren't an IRL streamer. Yeah, but, you know, even those guys are more popular than me. Because nowadays, like, these, you know, VTuber animated avatar types are a dime a dozen. So people who have the balls to just be like, hey, this is my face, let's go bother people IRL. There's a bit of that. But at the same time, yeah, I don't want to be the kind of guy who thrives off of drama, because that's just stupid. Let's be real. Hey, the playlist stopped. Lol. Driving off drama seems unsustainable and just high risk. Oh yeah, no, didn't someone like... didn't someone like get actually fucking trapped in another country for doing that shit? Anyway, speaking of streams, speaking of that sort of thing, I'm not going to be around Wednesday. I've got something to do. But Friday I should be around. And I'm looking to make it like a sort of community night. It's either going to be Terrors of Nowhere on VR Chat or something on Roblox. Probably like Regretivator, because that's just like chill and fun and everyone can play and it's not like, whoops, you died, have to wait until everyone else is dead to join back in. So, I think I'll make like a poll after this. Hell, I'll do it now. We'll run it for a few days. Hang on. So do that. Announcements at everyone. Planning a community night for Friday's stream. Tell me what you wish. Tell me what you would rather do. All right, just quickly. Have to make it a poll first. Create poll, paste. Tell me what you would rather do. VR chat terrors of nowhere. Roblox regretivator. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll say 3 days. We'll allow multiple answers. Currently, Blue Sky's adding a live notice to your PFP if you're streaming on YouTube or Twitch. Well, let's hope they implement that soon. Although, let's be honest, my Blue Sky is kind of dead. Because no one really uses Blue Sky, as it turns out. People just like complaining about things and then doing absolutely nothing to change or stifle the bad thing. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, let me restart the music here. And just shuffle that shit and let's just start in here and go on from there. Alright, let's do the other arm now. Now that I know what to do, I can just do like this. Just do like that. Go. Captain, somehow you spit facts. I really wanted to enjoy Blue Sky. Say Blue Sky's at least calmer. Yeah, true, for most people. Honestly, I don't really use it because every time I open it, it's just a bunch of people spouting political nonsense. Like, I do not get a break from it. It's just like, I'm not here for any of that crap. I'm here to look at art. Damn it. Not nearly as nice as the first time we drew that. But hey, still pretty good. I like Blue Sky, it's a chill side beside the political side. Yeah, I got nothing but the political side for some reason. And it's not like, oh, I'm in the Discover. I'm in the For You thing, and it's just flooded with ads. Imagine amongst all those you see a free cheese listing, I actually get free cheese. You motherfucker! No, don't ban him. Don't ban him. I don't ban him yet. Listen to me. Menial Rhythm Lace, IMFU. Follow more artists. I follow nothing but artists, dude. What, you think I'm following politicians? Me? Are you fucking nuts? Anyway, listen to me right now. Menial Rhythm Lace, IMFU 7K CBN. You come into my motherfucking stream, you advertise the same shit that everyone else is advertising, and you expect me to sit here and take it? I am sick of you fucking bots, always parading in here like you own some shit. Man, at least back then the bots used to fucking follow me. How do I report somebody? I'm reporting you on a spite. Came into my stream advertising a site that sold viewers. Viewer bots. Sick of these. Submit report. Close. Man, maybe I am really fatigued. Actually, like, aggro toward things in my stream now. Christ. Which is a great website. Yeah, let's just cut the sarcasm and just say, yeah, that shit sucks. And honestly, you know, it's great if you're a fucking... I'm not even going to roast people because it's going to get clipped out of context and someone's going to see it and I'm going to get into more trouble than it's worth. I wasn't going to say anything racist or sexist. I was just going to say something very, very angry. But anyway, yeah. Back to drawing the funny money cat. Alright, and there's Kane. Beautiful. You love to see it. There he is, your boy. Are you gonna color this one? Nah, I'm just doing sketches so we can get as many drawings done as we can. I've only colored one, and that was, this one. The apathetic frog from It'll Do Too. Someone turned off my PC while I was working on a drawing. That's annoying. Sorry, buddy. Oh, we haven't... How many followers do I have? Does it tell me? $152. Well, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so here's who we've drawn so far. We have the Apathetic Frog, Admiral Bobbery, the Breather from Deep Rock Galactic, Ferocious, my Tyrantrum. I gotta redo it. Hey, perfect, this kind of thing. I flip my lid over, but right now I am suppressing. Not really something you need to share on a public stream there, buddy, but okay. There's the Breather, there's Ferocious, there's me from OneWay.exe, there's Nubby, that shit sucker, and here's Kane, and here's Mumba. Whispers Wario in your ear. Well, actually, that's kind of the fun thing. We are only drawing characters from games I have played on the channel. I have not played any game featuring Wario, I'm afraid. At least, not to my knowledge. Now, let me check. Okay, Repo, that's... I'm not drawing a Repo bot. We've already done Thousand Year Door. Poppy! Eh. Oh, I know who we could do. It's the express train to hell! I'm just kidding, I'm not doing that one. It's not interesting enough to make it a decent piece. Let's see. But we will do someone from Lobotomy Corp. Go ahead and draw a good old Big Bird. It's been a while since I played Lobotomy Corporation. Ah, God damn it. Doing the VP boss fight right now in Toontown Corporate Clash. Nice. Schedule's looking good, Ken. Hello, Jason. Hello, RNDO3. Welcome. We're just drawing different characters who we've seen on my live streams in the past. So right now we are drawing from Lobotomy Corporation the creature known as Big Bird. not gonna draw all the eyes out as they usually are because that would take way too fucking long. Is there a reason they carry a lantern? Yeah, it's to make sure that in case... Yeah, there's the whole lore behind the three birds. It's, his is a lantern where he turned all of his feathers into a flame that would burn forever. That way, if the forest ever did become enshrouded in darkness, he'd be able to see everything, even through the dark. Anyway, there's your, there's Big Bird. Still got another hour. Who else do we want to see? Okay, checking the old stream archives here. You should do Punishing Bird. Big Bird? From Streets? Indeed. A visitor. Indeed. I'm just going through, going through seeing who we got. Yourself and the boys in content warning. Perhaps. Oh, I know exactly who to draw. We'll get another bird in. Motherfucker. Fat fingering all the wrong keys. Hang on. Ooh! Captain, can I send you a sketch of something I'm working on? Need to bounce an idea off you. It's not related to the null piece. Yeah, go ahead. I love being an art consultant. What do you got? One moment, I just need to gas up my boy here. Let's see. All right. Input delivered. Okay, let's put that as a new layer. Bada bing, bada boom. There's another piece of mine. Of the Declines Drops enemy Punchik, who I will now be drawing because I fucking love Punchik. Punchik make me happy. Beautiful. Phonograph Clock is drawing something cool, everyone. I gotta check out Declines Drops when I get the chance. It is a wonderful game made by a single dev and a single composer. Super cool. And there is a free content update in the works right now that adds a new character. It's actually pretty cool what the dev is doing. And like, you know, it scratches the Subspace Emissary itch very, very nicely. If you're looking for a game that emulates that, if you had fun with Subspace Emissary but are looking for like round 2 and such. Southside Sinister was like my favoriteest thing ever. Yeah, I gotta look into this for sure. Oh yeah, it's super cool. And you even added like a ton of shit already. There's like a boss rush mode, time trials, and there's like from the bat, there's like incredible movement tech. You know a game is good when it's a smash like that lets you wave dash. there you go. Punch it. On the VP fight was easy. Good shit. There you go. I very much like punching. Low-key hoping that, even if it's only for a joke, that the dev does make a playable punching character. I would love to run the game as punching. Alright, what else? Who else can we draw now? Oh, whoops. Once again, I have clowned it. Let me just do this real quick. Let's see. New one of these. Bring this down here. Once again, I've accidentally drawn the wrong thing on the wrong thing here. Get ready for neon pink, baby! Oh, that looks just god-awful. So I'm just going to be cleaning this up just a little bit. Where's my eraser? Here it is. Bulkier. Yes. Farewell, original art by Captain Crossroad. Hello, more original art by Captain Crossroad. Alright, Garry's Mod Pink. Do you punch in that game? Yes. It is a Smash Bros. Like. Okay, what else? Do I have any characters I would want to, Oh, I know who to draw. Give me a second. Jerome Pizza Tower, it's you. We thought we lost you in the war. Let me just, get rid of all the unnecessary detail. We're just going to go ahead and trim this image out somewhat. How the hell has nobody made a unless I've missed it, like a real playable Jerome mod for Pizza Tower? I'd go back to Pizza Tower if that was a thing, man. Swear to God. They could never make me hate you, Jerome. This is true, I love Jerome. Unconditionally. Alright, here we go. Jerome time. Jerome time. Time Jerome. Time for Jerome. Just as it was written in the olden days, it is time once again for Jerome. That's right, it is Jerome Gaming. Jerome Gaming. Actually, hang on, let me check something. Alright, here I go. Jerome time. Quickly change that back to 40 so I don't get fucking fat lines. Alright, silly me. I've entered my state of Zen. I don't know what this fuck-ass pose I drew him doing is, but you know what? If it works, it works. That's all I gotta say on the matter. Jerome is excellent. I got hit by a wave of EP all of a sudden. Nice drawing, Captain. Thank you. Alright, there's Jerome Pizza Tower. There he is. He's real. Much to everyone's chagrin. Alright, I think I've got one more in me, and then I think we'll just sort of boob out for the rest of the stream. Alright, time to really look through the backlog and see if we can find Lobotomy Corp Fortnite Tunic. Tunic would be a good one, actually. Risk of Rain. Been a bit since I played that. Handsome Old Man. Hell yeah. Yume Nikki. Lobotomy Corp. Again, Hades. Did 1,000 Year Door already. Yeah, now we're back. Now we're looking at shit we did. Oh yeah, Blue. I said I'd do Blue. So, Everhood, Blue Thief. be especially fun because Lord only knows this is going to work. What am I doing? Sorry, I've completely lost track of my mind. There he is. Go ahead and leave him here. This is officially one of the hardest characters I've ever had to draw because there's absolutely no fucking detail visible in this guy's sprite. But we will do our best. And also, while I'm here, let me also just quickly grab the, grab his, what's it called? Portrait. So I have a better look at his face. Gonna head out. Let me know what else you draw. Great art stream. Thank you, Bird. Take care. And honestly, his head is a bit more oval shaped, just from the obvious look of it. A very prominent nose. Right. Sorry things got a little bit aggro this stream. I don't know what's up with me today. I'm feeling fine. I guess I'm a little burnt out from the streaming. Even as casually as I have. It feels unfair to say that I need to take a break because obviously there's streamers much harder working than I out there at any given moment. Kinda just gonna give him like the Shy Guy fit, you know? needs breaks and you don't need to justify them, is what I assume you say. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm technically taking a break this week. I'm not going to be around on Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe I just feel like desperate to move myself forward. Like, you know, I've been streaming like this a while with no real change. You know, I want to collab, but, you know, no one really wants to collab with me, which is fine. Well, that's not true. I know we got regulars in the chat, like Grinzen, who loves collabing with me, Big Preach. And of course, I got people who come on and join me all the time, like Phono and Jason, play the games. But, like, yeah, you know, it's just... Ah! Hey, my boy's got that bag, though. Hey. You're passing the yawns to me, as is... Oh, God. Yeah, honestly, I'm starting to get that way again. You know, when you stream enough, you start looking at all the things you're not doing, and it makes you depressed. Of course, I'm not so lucky as other people to say, oh, I'm having such a difficult time, while they're sponsored and successful and have people tuning in. But, you know, we all measure success differently. And I feel like I'd be greedy with it, you know? Like, if I had that success, I would only want more. But I am content with where I am. I'm happy you guys are here with me, chilling. Honestly, I think we're all set here. So, let's you and I call it, shall we? Who's streaming? GG on all the art today. Thank you. So, yeah, I think we're gonna call it. And as a cool gesture, oh yeah, good output today, Captain. Yes. We shall get more characters through my many escapades later. But for now, I feel content in calling it. So yeah, we will plan a community night for Friday. We'll figure out what we want to do, either Terrors of Nowhere or Regretivator, I guess. Baller output, hell yeah. And for now, let's go ahead and treat ourselves to a little bit of kindness. We are going to raid. Once again, we return to the charming rubber hose world of Biddles. Biddles Bombardier Biddlestone. Because because they are debuting something big today. So let's go show some support. Especially because they're playing Cuphead for the first time. And that is a famously difficult game. So, yeah, we're going to raid Biddles. And we're going to go from there. And it will be good. I will see you dudes there. Thank you all so much, and I will see you next time. All right. Beautiful. Excellent. One of a kind. Thank you, and I will see you all next time. Peace! Bye, Govold. Where's my... There it is.
Yes, it will. Stop it. Stop it. Wait, stop it. I'm looking because I like to know what's going on in my chat. Shut up, all of you. No, physicists, don't take my attention. I need it. Maybe, I don't know. There, see? Now I can pay attention. I don't need distractions. I am very distracted as is. What the fuck even is that? What the hell is that? Captain Crossroads, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I'm readjusting myself in my chair. Welcome in. How you doing? How was your art, buds? I hope it was wonderful. I still really appreciate the art you made for me.
I need something along the lines of a distraction.
Some bosses actually have parryable items to be different look versus the non-parryable items. I'm not going to pay attention. I will not remember. Artful, thank you for asking. Of course! Listen, we value art around here. Actual art. So I hope you had a lot of fun. Here to support your Cuphead run. I appreciate it. It's actually going a lot better than people probably expected. I'm actually not getting upset. I'm getting frustrated, but I'm not getting upset.